press conference following the first KFC T20 here at the Hollywood Bets Kingswing Stadium in Durban. Joining us this evening is, of course, George Linde. This is a hybrid press conference, so we'll look to take a couple of questions in the room before we move over to those online. For those of you online, please do indicate by raising your hand if you would like to ask a question. So let's get started.
Congratulations on a great win. But looking at some of the statistics, extras of 23, any plans on improving that?
To get better. Or
eliminating that?
Yeah, so we bowled 23 extras. Is that what he's saying? Yes. Okay. Yeah, obviously we gave a couple of soft wides and stuff. I'm pretty sure we'll have a chat about it. We had a chat about it, I think the 16th over, and we did say we need to get better at closing off overs. So I'm pretty sure the boys will come back next game.
Next.
Hi, George. Welcome back. Just your thoughts on your performance today. Obviously, coming back after quite a while into the setup for the Proteas, getting those 48 runs and also coming through as well with the ball.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, it's obviously an awesome feeling to be back again. I've been through a tough time, but the last year has been really good, and I obviously feel like I do deserve this opportunity, and I think it came at the right time actually. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with myself for getting here, and I'm just thankful for opportunity to play for the country.
Hi, George. Can you talk to me a bit about your 48-run innings? We know the ball you did very well, but the innings that you played was really crucial in getting that score over 180. And also David's contribution, that innings of over 80 runs, it really held Proteas' innings together. How important was that?
Yeah, obviously David's innings was unbelievable innings. It's a shame he got out there at that time, because I really think he would have whacked it. But yeah, just with my batting, I've been training hard this off season, and when David got out, I was a little bit nervous, to be honest, and like I just told myself, what does the team need from me at this very moment? And luckily I was nice and calm and relaxed, and I saw the ball quite nicely, and yeah, I'm just glad that it worked out well for me.
Cool. We're going to take one more in the room before we go online.
Just your thoughts coming into the side. How has it been for you? Obviously, the team hasn't been doing too great in T20s. So how did you feel about preparations coming back into the side, and obviously with you playing well?
Yeah, obviously I felt good, to be honest. I've been playing good cricket this whole season, and how can I say it? I felt relaxed, to be honest. Like I felt like I don't have to prove anything to anyone, and I believe in myself and I believe in my skills, and if it doesn't happen on the day, it wasn't meant to be, but like I know how hard I worked for this opportunity to come.
Great. I just want to double check at the back. Did you have a question?
Congratulations on your win tonight. Looking back at the Protea team as a whole, the batting not very strong, I'd say, minus Miller and yourself. The rest of the batting was not good. Do you agree? Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't say it's not good. No, we've got serious players in our camp. Very, very talented players, and there's a lot of experience in the squad. So I'm 100% sure next game someone else might pick the hand up. It might not be David, it might be someone else. So it's just one of those things. That's how the game goes. But yeah, I've got a lot of confidence in this batting lineup.
Great. We're going to go online now for just a couple. Talford, we'll start with you, please.
Thanks, Lucy. How's it, George? Hell of a game. Well done.
Thank you.
I think it's a fantastic game of cricket, and your performance was amazing. But you let the cat out of the bag, I'm afraid, on the post-match when you said you missed the bus.
Yeah.
Can How did that happen?
Yeah, look, for some reason my phone was 15 minutes behind. So I thought to myself, okay, 4 o'clock, I'm going to walk down and I'm going to get into the bus nice and early. And then as I got out, there's the bus leaving. And that feeling was not great. Yeah, and then luckily there was police escorts and they took me to the bus. Actually, no one realized I'm not on the bus, which was actually quite cool. Yeah, because they obviously thought, I'm on the bus, and yeah, it was embarrassing, but I reckon for the next game I might just be late again.
Sorry,
Thank-
if I can just jump in with
Yeah.
another, if you don't mind. George, I think people were surprised when you suddenly disappeared from the international arena, like more than 3 years ago now. And I mean, how did you handle that as a player?
Yeah, I was obviously, I did struggle for a year or two, but yeah, it was one of those things. But then, luckily, I had a nice long break away from cricket now, in the winter for like 6 months, just to get away from the game. And I did think that helped me a lot because I'd bring that fire back again. And like obviously, I always had the hopes of coming back to the Proteas, but if it wasn't the case, it wasn't the case. But like I did give myself the best shot in training, in pre-season, in gym work, everything, to try and come back. And like if it didn't happen, so be it. I'm still proud of my career.
Thanks, Talford. Percival, before we go to you, we'll wrap with the Afrikaans question. So we're just going to go Nathan, then Lloyd, then wrap with Percival. Nathan, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Lucy. George, congratulations with your knock. 48 with the bat and 4 wickets with the ball. You've played a couple of games for the Proteas. Would you say this was your best performance for the Proteas?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I reckon it's probably up there as one of the best I've had in a Protea shirt. I'm still proud of my Test 5 back in Pakistan. That was also pretty awesome experience. But I reckon this is probably up there as one of my better T20 games I've played.
Thanks, Nathan. Lloyd?
Thanks, Lucy. How's it, George? And really well done tonight. It might be a bit unfair to ask you, but if you can just, for a second, look at the broader spectrum of South African cricket at the moment. There seems to be a bit of positivity surrounding all 3 formats. And you spoke about 3 years ago. I mean, if you had to look at the struggles that have come before and then where we are now, it feels like there's a lot of optimism and positivity surrounding. Obviously, the Test side yesterday has done great things, and they're on the verge of something really special. Would you say that South African cricket at the moment is in a pretty healthy state?
Yeah, 100%. If you even look at the SA20 and see how much talent we actually have around the country, is actually scary. And for the test squad to do so well, it's unbelievable. I know people probably never thought it might happen, but like I know as a Protea cricket fan, if I look at the talent that's in that dressing room, it's no surprise to me. And yeah, I'm actually proud of those guys, and obviously my Western Province teammates that's also in the squad. Like that's pretty cool, and I'm very proud of them. And long may it continue for them, and hopefully they can get to the final and win it.
Thanks, Lloyd. We'll look to wrap with Percy.
Baie dankie Lucy. Baie geluk George. George en kortliks, hoe som jy vandag se vertoning op en is nogal slegs ons dink dat Suid-Afrikaners of liewer die wêreld kon amper nie vir jou gesien vertoon vanaand as gevolg van jy word amper die bus verpas vandag hiermee.
Nee, dankie. Ja, kyk, ek sou nog steeds 'n plan gemaak het om daar uit te kom. Ek het al klaar seker gemaak Uber is reg vir my en goed, maar toe sê die polisie vir my nee, kom net gou saam met my. Maar ja, nee, dit was 'n ongelooflike ervaring vanaand en het was lekker geweest.
Great.
Hoe som jy vertoning op? Sorry, Lucy. Hoe som jy vertoning op George?
How would you sum up tonight's game?
Oh, sorry. in English Africa. Ja, obviously, daar was tye wat ons bietjie gesukkel het, maar dis hoe die game gaan ongelukkig en ek is net bly daar was. Daar het 'n paar ouens hulle hande opgesteek met bat en bal. Obviously David Miller was unreal geweest en ja, en ons bowling unit was ook awesome geweest. So ja, ek dink dit was 'n goeie all-round team performance hierdie geweest.
Thanks, Percy. I do believe we have one last question as we wrap up. Derek, please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Luce. George, just one more question. I think just going on the second last question that you heard earlier, but just to emphasize the fact that we've had 2 South African teams in the space of 2 days be 2 different countries using 22 players. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It shows you the talent in South Africa.
That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Derek, and thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and of course, George as well. We'll
Thank
share
you.
the audio and video files shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.